All right, let's keep it moving because if Lamar's going to win NFL MVP, I don't think he was good enough to get a clean sweep of the major offensive awards. The next one would be NFL Offensive Player of the Year. And can we get our candidates for that? Obviously, you know one of them is going to be Tyreek Hill, who was on pace for a 2,000-yard season. Came up a little bit short thanks to injury at the end. Christian McCaffrey, who I think deserves a little bit more shine in the NFL MVP conversation. 1,400 rushing yards, took over in the playoffs this year. Obviously, you got Dak Prescott earning his first all-pro quarterback designation, led the league in touchdown passes, and a big part of that, CeeDee Lamb, 1,700 receiving yards, two-time all-pro, 2 Cowboys on the list. All right. I'm curious to see, because again, it looked like Tyreek Hill was a shoo-in, but let's do the drum roll and see how these results play out here. Yeah, that's not exactly surprising. Christian McCaffrey, 67% of y'all's vote. He runs away with NFL Offensive Player of the Year. And that feels like the strategy these days is if a guy's not quite good enough or not quite there to win MVP, you give him Offensive Player of the Year. No disrespect to Brock Purdy or any of the other monsters on that Niners offense, but I think McCaffrey proved in the postseason that he's the engine that this thing revolves around, getting that run game going, what he can also offer you in the receiving game. 1,400 rushing yards, 14 rushing touchdowns, 7 receiving touchdowns, 564 receiving yards. Basically a 2,000-yard season. Not quite there, but you know, I'll give it to him for all intents and purposes. It's hilarious to think back to the trade for Christian McCaffrey 2 Octobers ago and how risky it seemed. Not quite. I think the Niners would go back. Not only would they do it all over again, they'd probably pay even more if they had to. A very worthy winner.